Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we finished the unconventional studies with a little bit of the help of the RMP, who came and thwarted the provincial army, teaching us a little bit more about the political landscape. And then at the end of the chapter, we see two men conversing about taking their plans forward. A man in a mask with a red visor, and a man who looked suspiciously like Machias Regnitz. So, without any further ado, let's see what the second chapter's got for us. I'm guessing we're just going to be in school. How much time is going to have to gone? Okay, a fair amount of time. Seems to be a month each time.
Late May. The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze.
Nice.
With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life. Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding. But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
Interesting. What are these new classes? Second period, military science.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
Of course.
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but four factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete.
Of course they did.
The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated. The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable.
And there must be another one.
The last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of
Communication. Got to be
Without
communication.
orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable. But now we'd be virtually crippled without it.
Green Schwarzer.
Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
Seeming only possible after Orbital Revolution, which revolution that would have to be. Obviously, it's got to be. Orbital Arts is probably a good shout, but it's definitely Orbital Communications. Correct. The answer to Orbital Communications, a form of wireless communication technology based on the former's transmissions through orbital waves. This allows for officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, needing precise and accurate troop movements. With countermeasures were also invented, wiretapping, jamming, to partially limit its benefits, but nonetheless, ain't nothing you could do. I got it right. Well done. This is pretty high-level stuff, I know. I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone into detail before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work really hard to keep up. I don't think we will. AP is increased by 1. Fifth period, gender-divided classes. Class 1 and 7 combined. That would be a noble one, right? Girls, nutritional science and cooking.
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that? I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
There's something about that silvered-haired girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
Bit weird.
That's quite enough idle chatter.
Ooh, Ferris has a face.
We are above such droll behavior.
It's class 1 like the upper. That's where Eustace would have been.
As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Of course not.
I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging. Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
But you don't give a shit.
I think you've wished that plenty already.
We don't give a fuck. Orbital Primer.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
1 second, guys. Here we go.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
Macius is probably really good at it.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it.
Seems kind of fair.
Macius and Eustace both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Also, this teacher's just having
academics are their thing.
this teacher's just having a cigarette inside the house, inside the room.
I'm pretty sure Macius has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Macius.
I'll bet.
Indeed.
I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn.
Of course, Gaius was with them.
We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
And Reen Swartzer, the leader, will do it.
Huh? Isn't he from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct.
Patrick Higharms.
My full name is Patrick T. Higharms. I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
What?
So, you're from the Higharms family?
Are they prestigious?
Guys don't
About
give a
as
shit.
prestigious as they come. The Higharmses are one of the 4 great houses. Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas. I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
No filter, Elliot.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners.
Reen is a noble.
I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Reen Schwarzer. I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Noble's Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble. And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff, I have decided to use my good name as a member of the Higharms family to afford you the privilege of joining us.
There we go.
I do hope you appreciate it.
Well... How can I turn him down politely?
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Is this Eustace? Or Macius? Eustace. It's Eustace.
Eustace?
Eustace Albarea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the Higharms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come. Despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
He's a weird one.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then.
He's either doesn't care for nobles or he literally does not give a fuck and they're all blowing.
But
Who knows?
You, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this. If you care about your future, You need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the sides you're taking.
Okay. He seems like a prick.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so... No, that's all.
You want friends, really, Eustace.
Last month's field study? Is he...
Yeah, I think he means the run-in we had with the Provincial Army.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then. He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
But he can't do it normally.
I guess he has a nice side after all.
Kind of. Everything is just angry for Magnus. Homeroom. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's free day, so take it easy, you've earned it. Next Wednesday is your second practical exam. Wondering when she'll bring that up? We met some details of our next field trip on Wednesday also. Of course, you're heading out next weekend. Sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, am very much looking forward to it. Hope we get some of the others. One more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So we finally put all the knowledge we gained throughout the past months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't just be about military strategy, you know. Because if it is, I'm going to get an earful from Vice Principal Heinrich again. Of course. Is that all you care about? Can we ask, is there anything we don't understand? Not if you answer about being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, it's all for homeroom. Macius, if you please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
There we go.
Well, I'll see you later, Reen.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Indeed they are.
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
Here we go.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's already begun.
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
What was that all
I
about?
think she wants to hang out.
Did you do something else to upset her?
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
Sounds like a good idea.
Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would. I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Nice.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
So we'll be taking Laura.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Probably be taking Laura and Gaius, to be fair. And Elliot?
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Macius? Or are you planning on studying in the library?
He doesn't want to talk to us anymore.
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Oh. Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me. and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
You didn't lie.
That's all there is to it.
It's like one of those, you know, it's not technically a lie.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing of it.
Oh, am I intruding?
Oh, no, not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it.
Of course.
Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Take a look.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies.
She's always doing very nice
I found
things.
this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Ah, okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now. I'll see you later, Reen.
Take care.
Emma's intriguing as well. Everyone's intriguing. Macias not liking
And
us.
don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Macias doesn't hate you or anything. If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
Always.
Yeah. I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too.
I think we're doing alright, to
I
be
should
fair.
probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
Which is exactly what we're going to do. We've got some small things to get done in this intermediate time. So, first things first, we need to head towards the library. Go speak to Emma. We're trying to experience as much as we can. Now is not the time to be flirting with the enemy. There we go. So, we need to add some character profiles. If we check the notes... So, we should have some more stuff that's come up almost immediately. Gaius here. Patrick T. Harms, an arrogant upper-class student, believes strongly in the class system, looks down on commoners. He's the third son. And then we've got Ferris Fraliad here, is added automatically. And we should have one here. Ooh, we've got some others. Monk, Paula, Lambert is here as a teacher. Class 2, Nicholas we've already completed, but if we look at our Class 7 members, we should have added another page to Emma Milstein, considerate to ours, personally helping Fee with her studies. So, we're kind of get all of these notes, so there's some other stuff I need to do first, but first things first. I'm not sure, I'm gonna remember the stuff at some point. So this is the Auditorium, which is not where I want to go. The library is over here, right? So let's make our way over there. Yeah, it doesn't go quite as hard on Persona with the whole sim stuff, because there's, you know, other things around, but there has the school elements. I suppose there's bonding links in a different kind of way. There should be some new books for us to read, I think. Erebonian Folklore. We'll go ahead and read that, and content to editor book notes, which is what we personally want, but speak to Emma. Oh, wasn't expecting to see you here. Heading back to the dorm? Yeah, how about you? Wait, are you by yourself? Thought you were helping Fee study. That was the plan, yes. Arranged to meet her, but she never showed. Wonder where she could have gone. I'm not sure. I'll keep waiting a little longer, and I'll catch up on studying in the meantime. If you happen to run into her, tell her I'm waiting. Sure thing. We're gonna go and track down Fee for her. That is the plan. We need to now head towards the old schoolhouse, because that is where Fee will be located as well. So let's... I also want to check in with George. See what I can do about... We got some DLC stuff, which I didn't realise I had until I looked into my items. But I didn't want to download any of the spare stuff because it kind of feels like faking to me. Exchange. Cover. Each got our own ones, which are like this, but then we've got the red or the black. We're going to equip everyone's face one will be themselves. Feels like the most sense, right? So give Laura this one. And then Gaius can have his up here. $150. We haven't really got anything that could be opened. No, still gonna have to wait a little bit, but that's fine. What about customizing weapons? Nah, I got all that we can do there. We haven't really met this leather-clad girl. Things do seem busy around here. Right, let's head to the old schoolhouse. Can't break those down. I mean, I could of course do this version turbo mode. Fee is here. First park bench, now here. Is there anywhere this girl can't sleep? Puts me in a rather awkward situation. Emma's been waiting for her, so I should probably wake her up. Yawn. Of course. Oh, Reen. Emma's been looking for you. I figured I'd join the hunt. Supposed to be studying with her? I suppose so. Okay, later. Wait a second, one more thing. You're not falling asleep at odd spots around campus like this is such a good idea. If you have to sleep during the day, I think you should at least use one of the infirmary beds. I do, sometimes. Bitchick gives me sweets if she's there. The nurse, she does seem like a really kind person. Besides the point, you're a girl, you know. You need to be more... Never mind that. Can you sense it? Huh? Sense what? This building. It's changed again. A lot. What? Later. She knows too much. She and Orberus change experiment gone wrong. But something's happening there. But that's not what we're going to be doing. Pretty late. I'll save checking that claim till tomorrow. But wait. Does that mean Fee's been investigating the old schoolhouse on her own? Probably. We get some links for each of them, which is obviously quite good. We'll take that. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and head back here. Now, there's some short things I need to do. Rather than walking your way through there, I'm just going to get to it. So we're going to go see Toa first. Right.
Are you getting used to life at the academy yet?
Who knows? I think I'm getting there. Classes have gotten harder since the start of the year, but I feel as though I'm keeping up.
That's good to hear.
It is.
By the way, tomorrow is another free day. Are you really willing to help out again, like Instructor Sarah said?
Of course. Let me know if you need anything you need help with. If you make a list of me, I'll make it easier to get everything done.
Thanks a lot, Reen. I really do appreciate it.
Nice, nice, nice. Right, and then next we've got to head towards the gymnasium. So once we're here, we're actually only looking to speak to one gentleman to get his character note thing, like we said. So we're trying to look for Casper. Where are you, Casper? Lacrosse club, swimming club. It's good to know that we've not got any bonding events. Riding club, okay. This is not what I'm looking for. Where are you? Where are you, good sir? Are you just going to be in the swimming pool? Is that where you're going to be? I figured on growing beaches in Lemire would give me a leg in the old cards, but I was wrong. First you got Klein, who's not only a great swimmer, but a great all-round great guy. There's Laura, who's nothing short of amazing. If you need to put in some hours, I don't want them to slowly show me up. Is that gonna come up now as Casper? There he is, he's come up. So, who doesn't want to be shown up here? Hello, Laura. Swimming club does not seem up my books, but with that done there, we have one job now, which is to head back to the school gates. So I'll see you... Well, we're like 5 seconds away, so we'll just go. It's this way! And I can do the hyperspeed to run. Hopefully it doesn't crack up too much for you guys. Whee! As... plan helping out the church. Some very religious people, but... should I go back to the dormitory? They can't be right. We'll return to the dormitory.
Hey there, first year.
Is that Crow? It is.
Oh, it's you. I'm not going to play along with your scams this time, so you might as well be on your way.
I wasn't trying to hustle you before, honest.
Of course.
Did you, figure out how I did it, though? If you really want your 50 mirror back, I'll be happy to hand it over.
I mean, it's a lot of money for me.
Wouldn't you rather feel like you earned it? Come on, what do you say?
There had to have been a trick to it. Some form of sleight of hand. Something that wasn't as it seemed. If I had to guess, I'd say the crux of this illusion was...
the drawstring bag at his feet is the correct answer.
Of course. I'm pretty sure he had a bag at his feet. Which means... you threw the coin in the air, but let it fall instead of trying to catch it. You let it fall right into the open bag, lying in wait for it at your feet. Am I right?
Yeah, not bad.
Got you, bud.
I wasn't expecting you to figure it out so quickly.
Indeed.
So I was right.
Yep, spot on. And a promise is a promise, so here's your 50 mirror bag.
He hasn't got it. Of course he hasn't got it.
Sorry. I've only got 10 mirror on me.
It's fine. Just forget it.
I mean, it's not fine.
50 mirror. You can keep it.
We are very poor, Green.
Really? Oh, that's mighty generous.
Hey! Stop trying to leech money off innocent first years, you louse.
This is gonna be...
crap. It's the she-devil.
What? A bicycle? No, it looks like it's powered by orbital energy.
I mean, that's pretty fucking dope, to be fair.
Wait, I've seen this girl somewhere before.
You're Reen, I take it. I've been hearing all about you from Toa and George. Sounds like you pulled off some pretty amazing stuff in your field study last month.
We're pretty good.
I'm surprised you know my name, actually. I didn't think I'd been doing anything worthy of such attention. Guess I should still officially introduce myself, though.
Same.
What's your name? Angelica Rogner.
I'm Angelica. Angelica Rogner.
I feel like I know that name as well. I know
Glad I
Rogner.
could finally make your acquaintance.
I feel like I'm always saying that about everyone, though.
Rogner? As in Marquis Rogner? Head of one of the 4 great houses?
Okay, so we've got 3 of the great houses now.
Same reaction every time, I swear. Yeah, I'm his unworthy daughter. But he doesn't really want to have anything to do with me since I go around dressed like this.
I think it's less how you dress and more how you behave. Where are you going on that bike at this hour anyway?
Oh, George finally finished tuning the Orbital engine. So I figured I'd give it a run to the capital and back and see how it holds up.
Sure must be nice not to have a care in the world.
Look who's talking.
They are interesting people. I like Crow.
So you do ride it like a bike. Wow.
I like how it's got an exhaust but nothing's coming out.
Well, catch you later. I'm thinking of putting in a request for you sometime. If I do, I'd sure appreciate a swift response.
We know that Crow's a commoner because he's got the green.
Huh. Lost for words? That's a little something George put together a while back. He calls it an Orbital Bike. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It's kind of like a steel horse. I'm guessing you can't buy those in any shops?
Nah. The Ruhr Institute of Technology started putting that one together as part of a test. Then George finished it off. Jellica put up the money for the parts herself. Oh, but Toa and I helped out too.
Sounds like it must have been a pretty challenging project. Are you on good terms with Toa and George then? Angelica said she'd heard all about me from them. Maybe you had a little something to do with that too?
Well, we're all from different classes, but we've kind of stuck together for a while now.
It's good to know.
Think of it, I never did introduce myself, did I?
No, but someone else called you Crow. So I know your name's Crow. Armbrust.
Name's Crow Armbrust. Second year, class 5. I'm sure I'll catch you around again. Later.
We like Crow. How intriguing, ladies and gentlemen.
So, his name's Crow, huh?
Indeed it is.
Angelica's the daughter of Marquis Rodner. Toa's the student council president. George is head of the engineering club.
These are all very accomplished people.
It seems like every second year I meet is something important.
Yeah, fair. That's exactly what I'm saying. The Verdant City is the name of this chapter. Interesting. I'm going to hang out in my dorm. I want to see if it does anything. There's no George Eliot here. Yeah, he doesn't want anything to do with us. He wants nothing to do with us. Gaius isn't here either. Where is everyone? What do you want? Just want to say thanks for this afternoon. Eustace? He's gonna have to. He's gonna chill up at some point. He's got some issues of his own. Yeah, you can tell that there's some deep shit with the family, as it were. Who's in here? A vacant room. I'm guessing we'll have someone in there. Maybe Crow will end up in there at some point. Let's go see if any of the girls are in. Another vacant room. Oh, Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Second year, Angelica too. Oh, you met them already. Fair share of good times with them since I became an instructor. Then again, who hasn't? Okay. That is a lot of beer, to be fair. So there's one. Feels like I'm not gonna burst into any of the girls' rooms. Oh, maybe I will. Heya. High-class image. Yeah, she's from a rich family. We all know what family she's from. There's 2 people in here. Interesting. She came by for a chat. Is Fee with you? I heard your voice a moment ago. Stay after dinner. She doing some exercise this afternoon. Have a good free day tomorrow. 3 days means support requests or bracer business. Speak to Lady Arsad. Pressing your swings. Good old Laura. She's part of the swimming team, I believe. That's what we learned earlier in the episode, but I'm sure we'll get a bit more of an understanding at some point. Everyone must be down eating. Is everyone eating? These 2 are talking together. Kershus is good. Gonna work towards my goal. Anyone else in here? Not by the looks of it. Is there nothing, seriously nothing in here? This one's vacant. So the vacant rooms tell me that someone's got to move in at some point. This is just a storeroom. Okay, so this, I didn't need to do this. I thought maybe I did, but that's fine. Let's just head towards the next day. Should I call it a day? Yes. So I want to see what we're going to be doing. We're going to get some bonding points. We know one of them, which we're doing already. Well, I know one of them. The other one I've yet to decide. Apparently you can't have the chance. Council tasks. So, old school bat mystery required. That's fine. We know about this. Substitute cheater. Tutoring a kid I teach. And inquire about a book delivery. So, alright, let's get started indeed. Learning a little bit about everyone, but we'll do our first bonding event today. Because I want to add a character profile to my relationship status. So I need to head into Kersh's Cafe and Inn, speak to the young man here. Yo, we meet again. Little tea and peace right now. I'm just waiting for you an appointment. They're taking their sweet time. Want to keep a guy hanging. Being cheeky. Can't deny it, though. Here we go. Wonder if he's waiting for her. This doesn't seem like a girl, at least. We're gonna spend time with Crow. Sure thing. Once you get here, maybe you can even join in. Kept you waiting, huh? Okay. Speaking of devil, sorry we're late. I'm getting a bit distracted. This is what I was expecting. It's off the hook this time. But don't let it happen again, though. I know. We're messing around for it. Let's get started already. Is that Blade? Oh, do you play? I'm telling everyone who listen about it. We know how to take over our old Mitch to spread the love. It's crow's that Mitch gave me. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay. This is nice to see. Didn't think you'd had it in you to look out for anyone else. You're not so bad after all. You flatter me. Want to join in? Bets start at 3. Of course. Making children gamble. That's the definition of gamble. We're just playing for candy. Technically an adult. Slow down. Age is all relative in a clash of spirits like this. Take this, Bolt. Right, in my trap. Eat this, mirror. Piece of cake. An interesting revelation. Guess I could play a few rounds. Maybe we could. We're going to join a few games of Blade with everyone. Your Ben strengthened. It doesn't tell us, but we get some Link XP for that as well, which is all very good. But we've only got one bonding point left. Now, we're going to do another bit of bonding in the next episode. So, if you've enjoyed this slightly more serene time here in this land. Actually, no. What's the point? We're not going to do that. We're going to go. I'm going to do the other bonding event now. But what I do need to do is feel free to browse at your leisure. Send a request to Student Council. We've got to deliver some books. So we'll get around to doing that. Need some books to Academy's instructors. Correct. Haven't myself, but don't have to work today. Don't mind asking. There is need to have someone else do this. I lost the order sheet I received from the Academy. So it'd be best to ask the students to do it. More with the instructors, you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So, hire part-time research student force. I'm planning on asking her first. She's working somewhere else today, so the Student Council was my only recourse. It's plainly Emma. Get them delivered as soon as possible. But of course accept his request. Heavy load, you'll be carrying them. Behind the War of the Lions, modern art, the complete works, topical science, analysing macroeconomics, and the Empire's hottest spots. 5 days, 5 people. Seems simple enough, so we'll do that one here. Book delivery started. Fuck it, we're going to do it as well. What I do need to do is buy the Imperial number 2. Traditional archery. The art of napping. And manly sandwiches. Here. Now we need to go down to notes, get my books up. Imperial Chronicle Issue 2, just to make sure we've read it all. There is, of course, the other here, which is Folklore. Chapter 3. La la la, which we know we've got. Carnella, we haven't got Carnella Chapter 2. Imperial Chronicle, not the one there. But if we go to Recipe, Sweet whole juice, sweet cookie. Do I need to go to the books in person here? Items, got a whole bunch of new stuff. Weapons, we've already got all of these. Medal of Fortune, prevents faint, which is actually probably a really good one to have, but not one that we can take right now. Invent new material, manly sandwiches. Ah, here we go. Traditional archery. Use. So I have to use the items I buy. That's really annoying. La la la. Already seen all these. The other ones went automatically, so use. Share them with Elisa. Everything gets a little bond up. We read in order to gain more friends. And then lastly, it's the art of napping. There we go, so we get our link level 1 up. But we've got to deliver some books. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to each of the instructors one by one, and I'll see you guys there. So the first one is we're in the school library. And we need to find Instructor Thomas, who should be up here somewhere, most probably. Ooh, there's another. There's a lot in here for us to unpack, but that's not really who we're here, what we're here to talk to. Are you? You're not who we're meant to talk to, are we? 3 days are ways to get above on your rivals. It must be the gentleman sitting here then. Oh, not rather, it is this gentleman in the side, Mr. Thomas. Reem, how can I help you today? Here to talk history. Engaging chat, not today. He's in charge of history and literature. Hardly so picked for former either. We'll order a book from the bookstore. Show the instructor behind the War of the Lions. You have my behind the War of the Lions. You have. It's a long story. There we go. As we hand it over to Mr. Thomas. All makes sense. Thank you for going out your way to hand deliver this to me. No trouble at all. Provides an in-depth look at several mysteries around the War of the Lions. Figured from the title, we intend to give these mysteries in Class 2. So we'll borrow that at some point, I'm sure. Right, for the next instructor. So, Instructor Mary, the music instructor. Hard to know. Book recently. Modern Art, The Complete Works. Yes, I did. Reason you have it. Quite a funny story. We gave it over to her. Very diligent. Doing what you asked me. We're going to increase the structure. It's very nice. Right, to the next one. So we have my boy smoking a cigarette. Hey, Reen, what do you need? Natural Science and Orbital Engineering. Book from the bookstore. Topical Science. Yeah, I got a subscription through the magazine. Handed it over. Evading all his teacherly responsibilities. Learn to relax. Expect to have him. He doesn't care about his students. See you later, of course. Right, number 2. Number 4. 3. 4. Here we are in the faculty lounge. Give the book to Mr. Vice Principal Heinrich. A minute of your time. He teaches politics, economics, for mean. Is this his book? Analyzing macroeconomics certainly would be his. It's not been corrupted us at all. Work ethic importance, noble self-confidence, keep that in mind. Big on the old social class things is he, but that's fine. Right, let us go to our last patron. So our last patron is none other than Sarah. Instructor Sarah here in the dorm. Gonna run me spending my afternoon drinking, la la la, not really at all. Weird teacher she is. Hottest spots. There we go. Magazine used to kind of be money to buy. Truth is, we handed it over. She's the most carefree person in the world, but that means she can use that to do some vacation time. Let's head back and report to Keen's, so let's do that now. I'll see you guys in a second. So here we are, Keen's bookstore, hand deliver them all. Come in handy at some point. Ground bait, some for fishing, which obviously will become handy at some point. First on a call if it needs again. We didn't help you, see you later. Book delivery completed, very very nice. So we have one more mission to do and one more bonding point, so I will see you guys at the next bonding point in a second. So we're here to speak to Klein. Excuse me, you're Klein. I am. That must be Reen. Yes, so we're going to fill out his tutoring job. That's right. Come up and I won't be able to make it today, so I took it straight to the student council. Of course, Truth's family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mum had collapsed when she was working out. I've already got tickets to train out of the country. Do the same, of course. Straight shot south from those storms. You can't. It's by the riverside. You can't miss it. Pupil's is named Emil. You'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. So. Never cheated anyone before. Student here, so you've got the knowledge to at least. Help my young sister when she didn't understand things at Sunday school, then there you have it. It's got all the books he needs already. All you need to do is go through the material. Topic should be Orbital Science, by the way. Brush up on the library if you're not too confident. I am pretty confident on Orbital Science, so. It's a very nice thing that we're doing. I don't know why we have to watch him walk away so much. Do serious happen to his mum. We don't need to do any stuff, so I'll see you guys at the house. So, here we are at the building. We need to try and find the mother to speak to. Here we go, speak to Melissa. Excuse me, sent here by Klein. Tutor Emil now. Accept her request, of course. Take her up to his room. So we're going to have to do some studying. Well, introduce myself. I'm Marine. I'm first year at class, member of number 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We're going on Orbital Science Day, correct? I've already got my textbooks. So, what do we know? We know certain things. We know it started 50 years ago. We know there's the Zeiss Central Factory. We know there's the Rheinfeld Company. So, changing everyone's life so quickly. Sure the answer, but let me refresh. How long? It was roughly 50 years ago. Who invented ordnance? It was not Russell, it was not Schmidt, it was Mr. Epstein with the Epstein Foundation. Not true, explaining things made it harder to understand. Either way, plan is to go over these topics. So, we're going to go through a bunch of these. We know that Epstein was the first one. A name that was not aged well. So, that's about it. Did you manage to get it all? Should be good to go. I'm surprised. It's hard to believe a company as massive as Rheinfeld used to just be a single factory. It really is. Orbital Revolution brought just about big changes everywhere. But it's safe to say the Rheinfeld's factory transformation is into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. So it'll end up having a major impact on Zamora, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what do they specialize in making? Well, they specialize in making weapons, like guns and artillery. Zeiss does more other stuff, but I believe it's mostly weapons. Guns and artillery, fact's been around for a long time. Further, it's been going back to the Middle Ages. Fascinating. Just doing his job. So you might be hearing a dog running around. Just had to have a bath. Seems like it's it for today. It's a pleasure to have us tutor you today. I agree. Thank you for covering. Still have learnt a lot today. He's a great teacher. I'll put him on the same level as Klein. I'm honoured. Good to see he's happy. Give you something. 2,000 mirrors is a lot of money. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. If you insist. Substitute sheets are done, as that should also add a page onto Klein's pictures for me, which is ultimately another thing that we want to do. So, we've got one more bonding event before we head over to the school, and I think I'm going to spend that bonding event with my favourite so far, anyway. One of my favourites. I think I'm going to spend that time with Gaius. Can actually spend the time with Emma and Sarah as well, but this feels way more of a doable thing. I want to know a little bit more about my main man from the Nord Highlands. So let's head to the art room, which I believe is over here. Home ec room. Art room. Nice. Trying to hear the statue's voice. Speak to Gaius. Oh, Irene. Did I interrupt you? It's alright. It's trying me to do the design, so I've been spending work on those. Feel a bit tired after finishing a couple of them, so I'm taking a break. Kinda want to see what he's like when he's drawing. We'll spend time with some Gaius. Got any good advice, he were all ears too. Wow, so an elaborate drawing. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving. Don't hold back if you have any criticisms. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already. You used to draw back home, right? Yeah, I taught myself painting by painting landscapes. Well, mostly landscapes. Clara, head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel, without even the most basic artistic techniques. She told me to take what I see and make it my own. But I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. Hey, I just finished my 100th sketch. In the kind of a pain? It's not that bad. How's Clara's words resonate with me? It's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Seems like it might be a good time to ask. Where are you from? You did mention it, from Nord Highlands to north of the Empire. Hold on, it's where Emperor Draco's raised in his army. After this time you're learning from Nord in class, and that's where you're from? Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. I swear it came up that it was from the Nord Highlands, or am I just being an idiot? Come to think of it, I don't think why Geist came to Thors in the first place. Hopefully I get a chance to ask him sometime. Something wrong? Just spacing out. I'd really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns out the painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show you. And that is our bond with Geist is strengthened. We're so close to having it a link to, so he's definitely going to become with me. But if you've liked this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time where we enter the schoolhouse once again. Peace.